Hello there. Welcome to Siege Survival Gloria Victis, the full release. Let us start a new story. So, a lot have changed. We have basic gameplay, challenges and a custom game scenario. For now we will start with the story and we will see where we get from there. Well, the intro hasn't changed. So I'm not going to read everything. Those who want to read it can pause the game or pause the video. This part of the text and the introduction is to decide with what you end up starting your survival within the keep. I'm going to choose for the fleeing citizens because I want more people in the fight. And we have two options here. We either choose that we see a monstrous figure and we lose morale, or our barracks get destroyed and we get less people to defend the castle. I'm going to go for the morale penalty. So, as I said in the first impression, this has a lot in common with this war of mine. So, during the day you will build your home, and during the night you will scavenge within the city to find supplies for yourself and for the guards in the castle. During the daytime there will be some battles in which we can aid by sending arrows, armor and weapons. So this is Bertram. He just lost his entire family. And we get a small tutorial in how to make A, collect materials, and B, how to make food. What is new are the pigs. We're going to take all the materials. I'm going to skip the tutorial on how to build things. This is a workbench. We need some wood. I'm gonna make 6 firewood. On the right hand side you get which day it is during daytime. And this is your clock actually. You can speed up time in this. We need to collect some raw food. And now we have to build a fireplace. Gonna build it close to the food supplies, so we don't lose too much time collecting food and running to our fireplace. We're going to make 2 meals. We have some water. Here you find your supplies. As you can see, we have 3 clean water and dirty water. Dirty water we need to cook. Right, let's give the food to Bertram. Here we get to see our friend in the Bastion. Let's talk. And that's Gelvik. Just like everybody else, he lost a lot of people. And here we get our first assignment to collect arrows during nighttime. So this is like this war of mine. Here you get the penalties or the stats of your people. In this case, Flint is sad. This is the capacity he can carry. So he can carry 9 items in his backpack. And here we give the assignments for during the night. Because Bertram is not yet available, we can only scavenge with Flint, so let's do so. This is the city map, the places we can scavenge. For the moment we can only scavenge here in the golden corner. And during this playthrough we will unlock other regions. This is how suspicious we are for the enemy. So this is the lowest. So enemy guards do not suspect us. Once we are getting spotted or when we attack guards, this will go up and more guards will patrol the area. We need to find 3 wood, 1 cloth and 1 fiber. Marvelous, we found meat. We can chop that up on the butcher's table. And here we get a little bit of story. So we found the workshop and we are looking for arrows. But we get hurt. Meanwhile, outside, an old lady took down the body of the bowers. We have two options. We can be humane, or we can just take the axe and be a bit cruel. Now, we will need the axe, so we will be cruel. So we got 2 arrows, that's good for 1 attack, and 1 axe. Now if you run, you make more noise, so the guards will notice. But if it's same as with the prologue, there will be no guards in this area to begin with. Valuables and wood. On the second night we will be taking a torch along, because I know there are some bodies that we can burn. We need fibers. Materials, wood. I'm gonna leave it for now, because we really need fibers to make a bed, so that at least one can sleep in a bed. Herbs. Don't know if it's possible to have more. Yep. The map has changed a little bit. So we're taking the cloth. Normally over here you could go to another part of town, so it has changed a little bit. We don't not take wood. We need a shovel to clear this out so we can pass to the next area. Nope, not yet. Maybe in here. We got fibers. Let's take all. We can't carry any more. Let's see. How much can we carry? 5, another 5 over there. Vegetables. We will collect that next day or night. So this is one of the gates to go to another district. In this case to the high city. But it is closed by rubble, so we have to make a clear passage. But that is not our concern for the moment. Time to return to the castle. If you want to go fast to the castle, this is the button to do so. It will choose the shortest route to the castle, but will not take in account the possibility of running into guards. As in this war of mine, you get, when you get home, you always get a small report of what happened during the night in your house. In this case, in your little castle. It was calm. So now we start a new day. First I want to talk about Bertram. After this we'll take control of Bertram. We need to take a look at the well. We can switch between his characters. Bertram is going to clear the well. Flint is going to give the Bastion the arrows. We're doing that by clicking and dragging. Here you can see what they have. For the moment they have 5 axes, 2 bows, but they had no arrows. Now they will have 2 after this. And they have 6 light armor, which is not a lot. I'm going to give them the axe too. It's going to be in our benefit. Because up here you get the strength of our Bastion, our defenses, and the strength of the attacking forces. So Bertram found some things. Meanwhile, Flint is ready sending the items to the Bastion. Found some water, wood and cloth. We're finding quite some materials. With clearing all this out, we will have access to food supply. So we have access to the chicken. We got 3 chickens. We're going to give them fodder. Because chickens give eggs. So the well has been destroyed by a trebuchet projectile. And we can't restore it, or at least not yet. So our next assignment is to look for clean water in the city. We're going to make a bed. Meanwhile, Flint is going to make some planks. How about 10? And Bertram is going to build something new. Right, we can build a dryer or composter. We haven't enough wood for the workbench nor the butcher's table, so we used too much wood. We have these. Let's build a dryer. Flint is wounded, but only lightly. So I will let him rest the night. But he's very tired, so after this he will get a good night rest. Bertram, let's visit the pigs. They're all very hungry. We can make fodder out of it. Can we do it here? No, we can't. We need the butcher's table, I guess. Once Flint has finished, we will skip ahead to night so that Bertram can have a look in the first part of the city, collect the materials that we have forgotten. Let's skip until dusk. He will sleep in a bed and scavenge the city. Bertram is depressed. Right, send the character outside. We need a torch. Start scavenging. Right, let's be quick about it. We need to find 10 water also. We got 7 already, so marvelous. Right. And another 5 water. So we got our quest done. We got an improvised shovel to clear some rubble. Let's burn the bodies. And let's collect the loot. Damaged light armor. That ain't of use right now. Once we got the repair a workshop, we can repair the axe and light armor. Let's take as much water as we can. Going to take the wood and we're going to clear the obstacle right over there. We got some time left. Right. So in the next part there are guards. But we will not be going there. First things first, we need to collect materials. Let's take it all. Do we have a spot? Yes, we have another spot open. So let's continue. Green and herbs. We don't have room for vegetables. Dirty water. We don't need dirty water. We need wood, a lot of wood, and some materials. And let's return to the castle. Our bags are full, so time